My plan for today is to get this pile of dirt moved, and there's one up here. I want to try to use some of it to backfill behind these retaining walls, but as you can see, I kind of got a lot of this cleaned up, starting to get it roughed in. I'm also on these two houses and then these two gonna try to get the pads set up so the AC guys can get in here. And I guess these houses are all electric, so they don't I guess that way they don't have to run gas or anything. And right now, without having the outside units, they're all running off the heat strips, so the electric's probably a little high on those. But then I'm also going to take this pile right here and kind of disperse it behind these two walls. And then I don't know if I get to it today or not, but I'm going to start trying to get this kind of cut. And there's eventually going to be another sidewalk that they'll put back down through there. And the company that's doing all the stuff for the city will come through and do that. And then there'll be sidewalks coming out of each house. So I'm going to try to go, and I want to try to get more kind of a uniform slope like what I've got on this house right here and these next two. So I may have to do a little bit of cutting still yet, but more rocks and trash to pick up. Yeah, and see, it's pretty. I use that line. It's usually my final grade, so some of this has got to get. I can use some of the smaller stuff to backfill there and cut some of this down so it'll shed water, but kind of the same thing here. They're getting closer, but they just need a little fine tuning. So getting the excavator warmed up, got the loader warming up, and we'll get started. I lied. I guess we're going to shift gears now and get these 3 pads prepped for 3 more houses and footings, which are not bad. I got my laser and go get it set up, and I think I'll check the grade, but I think the plan is 4 to 6 inches lower on each house. So the biggest deal is going to be picking all this junk up. I'm going to move this trailer over a little bit, because I think these next 6 houses are actually going to be just a little small. I think it's almost the same floor plan, just with no garage, which I don't know what the change is in these last 6. But so yeah, now this tree that has been laying here forever, and then some of the lumber that I moved in one of my little rages of having junk to work around. I got to get to the dumpster, so, and some of that in that last house, I'm gonna have to extend it, and it's gonna be pretty close to that sidewalk, so we'll eat up some of that pile, and then the rest of that'll probably be trucked out of here, what's left. So yeah, we'll get set up and clean this mess up. jumps up a little bit there. But I'll kind of cut that, get that down, and I'll just carry that grade all the way across and just eyeball it to the end of the lot, level it out, and then I can get out towards the end and check it with the laser again. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. If it's within an inch or so, they're fine with that on the concrete. They'll put or dig their footing, pour it, and then they stack two 2x10s up, and that's everything. Put rock and stuff inside the slab. So these yards will get built back up 8 to 10 inches around the house and then slope away. So, but I mean, you don't want it wavy and flat. I try to get it within an inch or whatever. They're usually pretty good about that. So, but just a quick reference. I mean, I just kind of, like I said, just make a cut, and then you can just kind of eyeball and just carry that grade out, and then you'll actually cut this, put it over there, level it out, and that next lot will drop down another 8 inches from this one, and I actually got to carry it out the side about 6 or 7 feet from that sidewalk. So we'll build that corner, but it's going to be a smaller house. They're going to kind of pull it away from there, but they'll probably have another retaining wall. But you can kind of just eyeball these and just stair step them down and go from there. And we got the last 3 house pads on this side of the road kind of roughed in. I think my benchmark was that house up there, and each of them drop 8 inches down. So they'll be, and these 3 are going to be smaller floor. I guess I don't have a garage on them, but now I'm probably gonna have a retaining wall around it. But yeah, got them all cut, roughed in. They're close. I mean, they're maybe within an inch or so. They're a little bit wavy, but like I said, they dig that footing and stack 2 2x10s and then fill the center full of base rock. So it'll work, especially with the material that I had here to use. So. And I got my mountain of dirt pushed up, so we'll probably start maybe Wednesday or Thursday, trying to get that hauled off. He's got some more lots, and I may have another builder that wants it like we did before, so he'll hire the trucks, I'll load it, and we'll get that junk out of here. And hopefully these guys will have their stuff out within the next week, and then we'll get those 3 prepped and ready to go. So making headway.